know my dumb ass is late to this trend, but I'ma do it anyways, okay?
So, like, there's this trend of videos where people do 7 deadly sins based off of different topics. It doesn't matter what topics they are. They do YouTubers, YouTube trends, characters, SpongeBob characters, you name it, they have it, whatever. And the only pretty big franchise to never get this type of stuff is Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's basically being the flagship mascot to my entire channel. Did not have a 7 Deadly Sins video, so today I'm gonna do that.
But before we get into this video, I just want to give out a shout out to a sponsor.
Okay, let's be serious. The first sin we'll be getting into is...
Yo, I know I'm using Wikipedia to describe what gluttony is, but gluttony means overindulgence is overconsumption of food or drink.
In a nutshell, that means your ass got that nigga called avocado and go like the destroyer looking self. Or the Lizzo of Five Nights at Freddy's or something. And the character who is most infamous for this is... just hands down, it's Glamrock Chica, let's be honest. Like, seriously, if your ass played Security Breach before, then you know you have to do the Fast Crusher to destroy Glamrock Chica by putting trash down her to lure her. She loves trash so much because it has pizza in it. She's like addicted to pizza or something. And her dumbass did all of that only to get annihilated by the Fast Crusher. Really, she would do anything for pizza. Honestly, let's be honest, 80% of Chica's evolutions is literally the same thing. Ask Google's artificial intelligence to do it. They say it's a lack of motivation to work or discipline action or labor. Basically, laziness or being an idiot, simply.
I'm showing 4 characters on the screen right now. Tell me something that all 4 of them have in common right now.
If you're saying all 4 of those characters are satirical idiots, you wouldn't be wrong. Which is why I chose this one FNAF character from FNAF 2.
Essentially the mascot of FNAF 2 himself, Withered Freddy.
Like, in all honesty, if you're truly trying and you get jump scared by Withered Freddy, I'll think you're not trying and I just lose all respect in you. In FNAF 2, you're supposed to wear this mask to scare off all the animatronics. There's 2 animatronics you can't fool due to lore implications. And when I mean all animatronics, I include Freddy himself too.
Withered Freddy is the most clueless animatronic in FNAF 2. Like, seriously.
Bro, Balloon Boy's IQ is way higher than this guy. But who knows what really happened? We don't know. Like, for all intents and purposes, when the FNAF 2 animatronics were destroyed to become the Withered animatronics, they might have removed Withered Freddy's brain or something, who knows?
The definition of wrath on Merriam-Webster is strong or vengeful anger or indignation.
5 nights, 5 innocent lives.
Okay, that's better. Yeah, Montgomery Gator. This brother's powerful punch should just give it away.
There you are!
Like, seriously, usually you have to come to the animatronics to attack them. This guy comes to you to get you, which adds on to the factor that he has wrath.
And also it's worth to mention that if you play the Ruin DLC and get to the Ruin Monty level, he's like the most aggressive animatronic there. The Headless Freddy's pretty aggressive too.
Look, I don't mean LGBTQ pride, but this booth has long-ass definition, or consciousness of one's own dignity. Since there's 2 definitions, I'm only focused on the first one, because that actually refers to the deadly sin of pride. Yo, the Freddy's community is about to blacklist me for this, because I put Roxy as a deadly sin, when literally she embodies a lot of them, but I'm specifically saying this and I think the next one. This hook of goofball is constantly saying admiring herself, and making herself number 1. She always has these voice lines talking about how she's the best.
She prides herself so much that if you only have to caught saying Glamrock Foxy's better, you finna get publicly hanged.
But, like, overall, this character's, like, everything wrong with the Five Nights at Freddy's community. Like, you had to, like, make one character go extinct for this character, which proves how our fans are very weird.
Actually, Roxanne Wolf was a good guy in Ruin DLC.
Shut up, you!
Ah, yes, lust. All the OF girls in Hughie's deadly sin.
See? Pretty simple definition. Very strong sexual desire. For now, I'm gonna start with essentially FNAF characters who I think has the most R34 searches. Disclaimer here, I didn't actually search up for that. I kept a filter on like usual, so I don't have to look at R34 art.
I ain't showing it on this video because I'm not finna get demonetized.
But other than that, when it comes to lust in Five Nights at Freddy's overall, we get pretty vague results. Unless you're talking about a fan base, then that's a different story.
What the fuck?
Since there's no FNAF character in the official franchise who can represent the sin of lust, to make up for that, we can just say all the shippers in the FNAF furry porn makers could be just cover for lust or something. Envy is described as a feeling or discontent or resentful longing aroused by someone else's possessions, qualities, or luck. We've already done one faceless jerk here. How about we make it two?
Bro, the amount of faceless puns Withered Bonnie has made is crazy.
Don't believe me? Just let's listen to his voice line.
I'm really missing my face, but even I could see it. Be sure your step through the heart of madness. Might as well face the fact you were always destined to fail. Face the consequences of your behavior.
Not the main animatronic of this deadly sin, but another honorable mention is Mangle. Greed is described as intense and selfish desire for something, especially wealth, power, or food. And no, I'm not putting the entire Foxy family here. Just because most of them are pirates doesn't mean they're all greed, okay? Jeez.
I'd put the main antagonist himself, Springtrap, on there, for a couple of reasons.
Nah, screw it, I think the entire brand of Fazbear Entertainment overall fits for that. Which there's a reason why they cover up the murder of 5 innocent children, you know? Because they don't want people to know that's their brand. They want people to know that their brand is always fun, colorful, and stuff. Throughout the evolution of Fazbear Entertainment, from Fredbear's Family Diner to the Pizzaplex, they have always mistreated their employees. Seriously, at the end of both FNAF 1 and FNAF 2, they end up having to fire you if you discover too much about the story of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. It's not like the company doesn't know that there's a rotten smell in their animatronics. They know. They just don't want the public to know, which is why they fire night guards if they try to discover that. Fazbear Entertainment is so careless that when 2 of their most beloved characters, Bonnie and Foxy, went missing, they made a cover-up story to cover up their deaths. Thanks for watching, everybody. We now have our 7 deadly sins of Five Nights at Freddy's. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.